totally, that's what caused me to lose. Even with my hernia situation and all that shit, I still felt like, and I still, not just felt, like I still looked like I could, it should have been a cakewalk. It should have just been a cakewalk. And knowing that doesn't take away anything from Rami, Brandon, whoever. Future plans for competing, I'll be on a stage. Oh, here's a good question from Sculpt Warriors. Did you know that you would be off at 2020? No, that's what was so effing frustrating. So frustrating, man. No, I did not know. About 2.5 weeks out, I knew that I had a problem because I ended up doing and here we are talking about diuretics. Ended up taking a diuretic that I never did it before, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it at all. Should not have done it. I truly believe if I wouldn't have done that so far out, just as a test, I would have looked even better, because the minute I did that, it just peeled away at my electrolyte balance, and it was very difficult to get that back. I was very watery getting ready for the show, and it was a disaster. It was very hard to see, to be quite honest, because that wasn't my best. I mean, if I show pictures of what I looked like 2.5, 3 weeks out, yeah, make it as an athlete, make you cry, because you're just like, man. And that's one of those things where I can take a mess and create a great message, is that sometimes when you're, unsure of things and you just try something, instead of being 5% better, you can be 20% worse. And that's what happened to me. And totally, that's what caused me to lose. Even with my hernia situation and all that shit, I still felt like, and I still, not just felt, like I still looked like I could, it should have been a cakewalk. It should have just been a cakewalk. And knowing that doesn't take away anything from Rami, Brandon, whoever, but at the end of the day, I'm me. And when I'm even 90% at myself, at my best, I've beaten these guys. So that's what really hurt. But, you can't go back in time and change it, nor would I, because I needed to learn that lesson. What do I think about Nick Walker? He's very young, has a lot of attention from a lot of different people. I definitely feel like he has, he's an Arnold Classic champion. He did well there. I definitely feel like time is on his side as long as he takes his time. If he takes his time, time will be on his side. But if he tries to go fast, it won't work. And I don't know necessarily who he has in his ear, but when you have so many people in your ear, it doesn't always work. And as you can see, like for myself, I kept very secluded, for that reason, because I had a lot of people trying to tell me stuff, and those same people had never, ever competed at the same level. So, Nick has, some great tools, but he has to understand that this time right now is not only going to dictate whether or not he becomes the champion that he believes he can be, but most importantly, for how long. You have to be able to improve based on your best, and for how long can you do that without hurting yourself is the biggest thing. Future plans for competing, I'll be on stage at some point. Don't know where, don't know how. I'll be on a stage.